Y'all share 7. Okay, so I know, okay, this is supposed to be part 2 of getting a financially stable man or rich man or whatever. But I want to talk about the conscious aspect of this, like the spiritual aspect. Because I know a lot of people are saying, well, you always talking about spiritual things and manifesting and believing and that on your channel. And now you're talking about material things. Well, as above, so below. Okay? As within, so without. Would you settle for less spiritually? Would you settle for the okie doke spiritually? No. Would you settle for lies? Would you settle for a spirituality that did not quench your thirst? No. Would you settle for a spirituality or a religion or a belief that you never wanted, but just you settled for because you didn't have time to explore other options? No. Okay? So you should not do that with your partner, the type of man you want. Okay? And I know people are saying, well, what about true love? What about true love? True love, let me tell you what the truest love that you will ever find is with your child. And I know people are going to say, oh, well, what are you talking about? What about love between a man and love between a man and a woman is not the truest form of love because it's conditional. Okay? And I've done a video on that already. Love between men and women is conditional. Okay? If you do this, I'll do that. If you don't do this, I'm not going to do that. I love you, but I'll stop loving you if you cheat on me. I'll divorce you. I'll leave you. Love between a woman is conditional. Okay? True love comes from children. Every woman who has children already know this. Okay? So true love, you might feel true love. You might feel puppy love in your 20s, in your early teens. You might have had that one boyfriend that just rocked your world and was the love of your life. But then after about a couple of years and life and reality set in, you're like, okay, what's next? What's next? I can't live off of good looks and cute, faces. So what's next? Okay. Spiritually, a woman knows that she deserves certain things in life. Okay. Spiritually, a woman knows that her place in a relationship with any man is to better him spiritually. Now, if your woman is always at work for some other man, then how is she supposed to develop spiritually and teach you and your children? You're going to have strangers at daycares teaching your children while your woman's at work working for another man, next to another man for 8 hours a day. While you're at work, then you want her to come home and cook for all these people in the house who she hardly sees all day, but maybe 2 hours a day. Maybe 3 hours a day, because after she cooks, she has to clean. And then after she cleans, she has to get the kids ready for bed. And then after she gets the kids ready for bed, she's pretty much tired and she doesn't have time for you because she has to wake up and go please another man in the morning. So when you say you want a woman to be in love with you, how is she supposed to be in love with you if she's doing all that? That love is going to be faded out with the quickness. Okay? So please don't try to jump in and defend the broke man who can't afford to support his woman. I feel like I don't even think a man should even be married if he can't support his family. I don't even think he should be marriage minded. I don't even think he should propose to any woman who he can't take care of. That's just my thoughts, okay? This is my opinion because it's just mine. It's not the truth. It's not the law. It's not how things are everywhere in the world. But this is just my thinking, okay? And it's worked for me. There is no way in the world I would ever sleep with my husband if he asked me to work. Why? Because I'm going to be too tired, okay? No way. And besides, if you're going to be working next to another man for 8 hours a day who's more successful than your husband, because obviously, he's the manager, the higher up, the boss, the owner, or whatever company you're working for or with, you're going to say, you know what, I spend more time with this person than my own husband. I'm building up this man's company. I'm not building up my own house. Spiritually, I don't think women should work unless they really want to, It should not be a requirement, And love, that's between women, children, men, and children. It's not between two male and female partners. That's conditional, okay? That's conditional because women and men get divorced every day. They break up, they cheat on each other, they hate each other, they file for divorce. That love is conditional. And most women's true love are not the man they married ever. Okay? Most women's true love are the young boyfriends that they had when they were innocent, before they were hurt, and all that. Ask most women. Their first true love is not their husband's. Period. Even if they're broke. So, moving on. How to attract certain men with money. Okay. Make sure that you're dressed the part. That's the most important, because appearance is the first thing that they see. Appearance is number one. Okay? Appearance is number one. Number two, words. Know how to speak. Speak what you want. Tell them what you want. Don't be afraid to ask. They don't like playing games. Time is money. If you're interested in a financially successful man, a rich man, time is money. They respect women who know what they want. They respect women who know what they want. They're not wasting your time. You're not wasting their time. You come up to a woman, you say, "Hi, my name is blah, 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 blah. Can I buy you a drink?" "Yeah, so what are you doing here?" "Oh, nothing." "Oh, so, what's your name? What do you do?" Da, 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 da. Answer straight up. Don't, be on point. These kind of men like a challenge. Be a challenge. They can have any woman they want. They have money. Okay? You got to be a challenge. You got to be something that they want to conquer. You got to be something that they want to earn. Successful men like challenges. That's number one. Be a challenge. Don't be too easy. The easy woman, he can go get an easy woman like this. Let him take that easy woman home. The next time he sees you out, he's going to remember that he couldn't get you. And guess what? He's going to want you even more. He's going to be like, "Oh my God, that's that lady I saw. She didn't pay me any mind." Da, 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 da. So he's going to try it again. And still not going to work. Then he's going to take the hooker home, or the whore, or whoever, the groupie. He's going to take her home. When he sees you out again and whatever, he's finally going to come correct. He's like, "You know what? I saw you out. I like your style. You're classy. Da, 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 blah, 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 blah. You're the type of woman a man can wife." They're going to come at you correct after you've dismissed them a few times. And I know women are going to be like, "What? Dismiss them? Da, 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 da." You know where they hang out. You'll see them again. Believe me. And besides, you don't only want to be working on one man at a time. You need to be working on different people. You need to go out there and see what's available. That's it. And whichever one you feel most comfortable and attracted to and have the most fun with, because you're going to be dating more than one person at one time, okay? Don't be exclusive, because you're limiting yourself. So you're going to be dating this potential man, and this potential man. You see which one makes a nice fit to your personality, to your lifestyle, to how you see yourself in 5 years. How they react around other women around you, what type of places they take you to, all that. I did it, okay? So then, let's say it's time to choose. You choose the one you feel most comfortable with. That's fine. And you let them know straight up what you want out the relationship before you even commit. You say, "Look, this is what I want in my relationship. I'm not committing unless I have this." And they will say yes or no. And you can't say later on, "You didn't tell me this," or "You didn't say this." You already put your cards on the table. They know what you want. They have already said that they're going to deliver. And now you're in a relationship. And things are as you want them. Okay? You don't lie to get to where you want. You don't lie. You don't pretend like you're going to be this 50-50 woman when you want not to work You're not going to lie to them and say, I'm going to be 50-50. I'm going to help you make your dreams. You don't do that. They have to have their own dreams, just like you have to have your own dream. You say, look, I want to be taken care of. I always said if I got into a relationship with a man, seriously, that they were gonna be, a real man and take care of me. I don't want to struggle. I don't want that. And they will respect you for being honest. They will. If they really want you, they will respect you for being honest. And even if they can't agree to your standards, they will still respect you and they will part nicely. And it's like, oh, I hope you find what you're looking for. And when you do, and they accidentally see you out one night, and they see the type of man that you got, which is probably better than what they were, then they will respect you even more. And they will then raise their standards. And whoever they end up with is going to be more thankful that you raised his standards by not settling with him. He's going to look at himself and he's going to be like, oh man, what's wrong with me? Why didn't she want me? So our job as women is to motivate men to become better, to make them be responsible in a relationship, financially responsible. Men want to lead in the relationship every other way except financially. I don't think so. No, if you're going to be the head of our household, you're going to be the head of our finances too. Okay. Anyway, it's truth. I mean, who wants a 50-50 man? Nobody. That's a roommate. That's a roommate. Who wants to go half on the rent? That's a roommate. Okay, I could get a roommate. All I got to do is put an ad in the paper. Who wants to pay half my rent? Okay, I don't need a 50-50 man. I'm not going to be living with a man if I'm paying any type of bill. Okay, that's silly. You could be single and have a roommate. And any man you want. Broke. You could have, look, if I'm going to be paying 50% of the bills, I'm going to get me a girl roommate. And I'm going to go date pretty boys who are broke. Okay? All right. So, y'all don't get mad at me because this is how I think. This is just me. My personal preference. It's not, the way. It's just a way. This is my way. And it's the way I chose. And, I could be more, consciously, but I'm already married. I don't have to impress people. I don't have to impress other men. I got my man, okay? I can tell the truth now, okay? And you will be glad that you'll be able to tell the truth later on too. Once you get to where you want to be, you'll be trying to tell women, look, girl, you're too good for that. Don't settle for that. You know what? You're going to be telling them and you're not going to be afraid to tell it like it is because you're not trying to impress men. You're not trying to put a persona out to men, or you don't care what people think anymore because are they not paying your bills? Your man paying your bills, right? Okay, bye.